Good Tuesday. This is Dee with Critical Break. It's election day in the United States, at least in Missouri. I had a couple of things come up, and I thought I would just do a quick stream and cover the topics very quickly. So much going on. I got my allergy shots today, and so that takes the wind out of my sails a bit, but hopefully after nearly 5 years of that, those will be a thing of the past for a while, hopefully. So, and I get 2 of those. Most just get 1. I'm lucky and get 2 because I'm allergic to pretty much everything on this planet. The first thing I wanted to talk about today was a festival that happens tomorrow. And it is a Hindu festival. And it's Diwali. Diwali. Do notice that the I's are pronounced as E's. Much like my name. So when we looked at many, excuse me, allergies. When we looked up my name and we found that Dina, that can be spelled 2 ways, D-E-A-N-A or D-I-N-A. Please take note in the archangel names, when you see an I, it is pronounced as an E. Look at Gabriel. Look at the name Diwali, which is tomorrow's festival. D-I-W-A-L-I. Diwali. That's how it's pronounced. So when you see those eyes, they are E's. Just thought I would make note of that. I was gonna, dang, one of those days. Thank you, allergy shots. Yay, go team. I was gonna tell you all what Diwali festival, what it is. And it's a Hindu festival of lights, which is celebrated every autumn. My favorite time of year, by the way. In the Northern Hemisphere, one of the most popular festivals in Hinduism. Diwali symbolizes the spiritual victory of light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. And I wholeheartedly, 100% approve of this particular festival. I think we should all participate. Light a candle, put your thoughts there. Like I said, you are fledgling creators. You are manifestors. And I think this is a good thing for us. So I do 100%. So do celebrate this Hindu festival because it is of the good. And that's what we're all about. When I saw that come up, I was like, oh, this is absolutely perfect. We need this right now. So do partake in that particular festival celebration. and I'm going to make sure it's on my calendar always. So few things are untainted, but that is not tainted whatsoever. Like I said, the oldest of the religions are the most practical and wise. And this comes out of Hinduism. So absolutely has my blessing, 100%. So I've had this come up more than once. So I decided it was time to address it with an actual video. And I'm going to pull up what was said. And this has been said before, but I'm going to answer it directly after I get a drink of water. So my throat works better. It's interesting because sometimes I get comments, and then when I go to look at them, they've been deleted, but I still see the comment. And I'll just address it. This one came from Searcher of Truth. And as I said, I do not mind questions. I do not mind. Nothing's off limits with questions. Like I've always told you, if somebody doesn't like questions, there's a reason. And you should be suspicious if they do not. But here's the questions. And I'm going to answer these as they're, in the order they were written. Well, do you know how many people have claimed to be in Anna? Personally, no, I do not. It really has. The question itself, I don't know. I feel very detached from the question itself because there is some beauty in others making that claim because they would see her as something to look up to. So if anybody has come forward claiming to be Inanna, I don't hold any type of contempt for that. And I don't think any of you should either. We should all strive to be the best we can be, right? So, and no, I do not know how many have come forward claiming or making that claim. I do so myself somewhat reluctantly, and I've had to try to assimilate that information. But Gabriel and Adonai both led me to that conclusion. This wasn't just pie in the sky. I don't even know how to express it. I wish I can tell you this. Many times over the past few years, but particularly this past year since I started doing the journey, more the journey in public at their request. It wasn't my idea. Coming forward, all the ramifications, all the It's something I did not take lightly. Um, it's if you sit back and really think about it, I know I sure did. When I first started this journey, I had no conception of what I might be besides the telepathic message telling me I'm an angel. That's it. That's all I knew when I first started the videos. I was getting that message from Gabriel for a long time. And then this journey's gone where it has. And like I said, I had zero idea where this was headed or where it was leading. And my knowledge at the time has grown between the time I started these videos to the now. My knowledge about what's happening here. It's like one of the codes said, light speed education. Yeah, light speed education is no joke. And then the next question was, have you ever asked yourself if you are speaking with demons? Indeed, there's not one question that has not crossed my mind. You can bank on that. I've spent my life around the paranormal, including demons. I've had dealings with them. In the incarnate here on planet and in the astral. They can't look me in the eye. And when I'm exposed to one, I've got an internal radar that goes off that I have trouble describing, but my instant reaction is to not take my eyes off of them. And there's other gut reactions that I get. And it's not fear, I can tell you that. As far as demons go, I know exactly what you're talking about. And if Adonai and Gabriel were demons, you can trust my internal alarm bells would be sounding. They are the real deal. This I'm certain. And they're coming here. They've given me the visions. They're coming. It's in the codes too. But yes, I have asked myself that question. I don't think, for the most part, any of you could ever come up with any new questions that I hadn't already assessed or thought about. All you have to do is look at the battle I had with Belial back in July. You'll know what my life is. It's been nothing but paranormal and nothing ordinary in any way, shape, or form. The next question, And like I said, this particular comment with these questions was made and then evidently deleted. And it was made underneath my video, Who I Am, Recent Events, and much more. The next question. For God hides his prophets from evil. Be careful of being a false prophet, question mark. And this, like I said, questions and comments, I absolutely wholeheartedly 100% respect the person for their comments and their questions. And like I said, I've seen comments or questions come up in chats and things like that before. And my instant reaction is, when I see that, is they're a good person. And they really don't understand what's going on here. I hardly do. So I can imagine what it's like for you all, trying to wrap your heads around what's going on here. I have trouble wrapping my own head around what's going on here. It's the part about for God hides his prophets from evil. That's true. And I've thought about this many times in the past just couple of months, actually. Not that I haven't thought of it before, but a comment was made to me from another incarnate. And they asked me my blood type. I am indeed an O positive. They're looking for an RH negative, an O negative. I'm an O positive. God does hide his prophets. An O positive is like a needle in a haystack. They were looking for an O negative. And the evil that's been running the planet knew we were coming. They knew it. We know this in our guts, me and others that are incarnate. We know instinctively, we feel it. They knew we were coming. And I talk about the genetics. There's a couple of genetic codes that are specific. I can tell you this. The evil on this planet got frustrated because they could not find what they were looking for, because they did know we were coming. And so they got very careless. And they started poisoning the fledglings on this planet. Those that carry the C677T and the A1298C genetics. Many of those are RH negatives that carry that genetic code. But there are positives that carry that code as well because they are in the bloodlines. The evil on this planet knew we were coming, and they put folic acid into the food chain trying to take us out. And I can tell you this, they were successful at taking many out. Many. I watched good friends die before my eyes that carry that genetic code. Trust me, they're going to pay for what they've done. But yes, he does hide his profits. Very well, I might add. Problem is, the evil here did know we were coming. Trying to keep us from doing what we came here to do. And if you all don't realize that your gods, your angels are ETs, and that you are indeed the family, man, have you got a huge wake-up call coming. Because they're coming. Gabriel, Adonai. You know, one of the things I get telepathically is this particular message I usually hear from Gabriel. And he says, mm-mm. I don't know why it just popped completely out of my head what I was getting ready to say. Twice, I might add. I'll think of it in a moment. But please do know, what better place to hide us? There's many incarnate on the planet right now. Many. Um, this whole journey, I think Gabriel and Adonai wanted me to put it out as I have, and others like me that have sought using a platform such as YouTube to get these messages out is because the virus, the evil running this planet, is running all your media. So the best choice we have is to use their own traps against them, such as YouTube. Wasn't my idea, it was theirs. You know, so much has happened over this past year. It's overwhelming for me. But what's even more overwhelming for me is knowing what they've done to you all. I don't have my full memory back yet. I'm certain that time will come. with or without the help of others that are incarnate. Um, I've reached out to a few of them, and in some cases got what felt like a chilly response, and that is noted. So I'm going to continue my mission with or without their help. Like I said, when I finally agreed to do these videos and put my journey out for the entire world to see, I had no idea where it was leading. And I did think about the ramifications of doing something like this. Think of the ramifications with family members that are completely confused by what is happening. I'm confused. But I want you to know, if I ever thought for even a second that these guys aren't the real deal, you would be absolutely the first people to know about it. Because I feel like we owe that much to you. You guys have been through hell and back down here. And like I said many times, hell on earth, that's what it looks like to me. So that is my response. I didn't think I was going to get emotional about that, but thinking about the things that have happened to you all is overwhelming to me, because they were trying to get at us. It carries a lot of weight, as you can imagine. But guess what? We win. They didn't stop us. And the sooner that rest of this planet wakes up to what's happening, the better. Because we need all of you. We need everybody. Because this is a spiritual war. It is a battle. And everybody here, this impacts everybody, the entire planet. But yeah, something for you all to think about. And do celebrate Diwali. That is a fantastic celebration. And we all need to celebrate, because we've made it this far. We do win. I promise you that. It's just not going to be easy. And I knew that when I started this. That's one of the ramifications. It's like, oh my gosh, people are going to think I've absolutely lost my mind. So many ramifications. But it is the journey I'm on. And once I opened that door, when I told them yes, I'd do the videos and put my journey out there for the entire world to see, I opened that door. I can't shut it now. Do celebrate. Because our victory is at hand. And hang in there. Oh my goodness. Do hang in there. But I did want to address that comment and also address the others incarnate at this time. You know where I'm at. You know my contact information. I'm doing this journey with or without your help. It's what we came here to do. I'm going to check the chat and say hi to everyone. And then get going. It's just going to try to make this as short as I can. Miss Michaela, I haven't seen you in ages. Hello. Very good to see you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Sir Tony, don't work hard, please. KVN, hello. I haven't seen you in a while either. Awesome to see you. Miss Seeley. Is it Moni or Monai? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And please know, your Jesus, he goes by Adonai. That's how he pronounces it. He corrected me. Just so you know, if you want the name that he does go by, it is Adonai. Oh, goodness. Yeah. This mission isn't an easy one. Feels like mission impossible. And I've told others when I've spoken with them privately, it's like, how can one person change the entire planet? That is my mission. It is my mission. Amazing words. Amazing. Yeah, we are all tired and weary. But we need to get that second wind because they're coming. Sir My Sky, it's great to see you. Sunrise. So good to see you too. Anyway, I wanted to get that out there because I've seen that come up a couple of times and I understand where it's coming from. Because there are many that claim to be whatever they claim to be. And it's just, like I said, I reflected on it a little bit about others claiming to be an Anna. And that warms my heart in a way. That they would strive to be that. So, and, you know, this journey took me through Phanuel, Prophetess Anna, in Anna. They're all the same being. I'm relatively certain of this. Dina. Yeah. Anyway, do celebrate tomorrow. You all need a good pick-me-up. I do too. I'm going to light candles. It is a festival of lights. And I wholly condone it. Completely 100%. Celebrate good over evil. That's what we're going to do. Okay? So do celebrate tomorrow. Because, man, we've earned it. Anyway. You know, that song just popped into my head. Gabriel's probably responsible for that. Music. He and I share that bond about music. But with or without you just came into my head. And I'm sure that's a message for the other incarnates, with or without you. Anyway, I love you guys. To this, the moon, the stars, and back. More times than you could ever know. And the impact about what has been done down here, trust me, I feel it. I do hope you have a brilliant day and do celebrate tomorrow. It's important. If anybody needs to contact me, my email is criticalbreak@outlook.com. It's in the description, and it's on my about page. In the meantime, have an absolutely brilliant week and celebrate. Light candles every day. Make it a week-long event. We got this. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.